Good morning, everyone. First, let me say thank you for being here this morning. Just want to thank you all for being here and us getting our annual basketball media day back off the ground. I know we took a year hiatus, but this event is something that we're going to continue to do and we're going to continue to grow. But again, thank you all for being here. I want to start this morning by thanking Chattahoochee High School, their principal, Dr. Todd, athletic director Chris Short, for hosting us this morning. I'd like to acknowledge our board member, Mrs. Kim Dove, who you'll hear from here in just a few minutes, and definitely I'd like to thank all of our board members that put so much time and effort into our Fulton County Schools being being the best school district in the state. Also, I'd like to thank our superintendent, Dr. Mike Looney, he's not with us today, but definitely want to thank him for his countless hours of hard work and his dedication to your success, my success, and the success of this school district. I'd also like to thank our Chief of Staff, Mr. Cliff Jones. He's with us this morning, and you'll hear some words from him this morning as well. Thank you, because his work and dedication to our school district is definitely essential in what we do. I also want to thank BSN Sports. They are the ones that sponsored our breakfast this morning, provided some T-shirts that you guys will get before you leave. Their service to our schools is unmatched, and the majority of our schools use them, and they do just such a great job for us. What I want to say this morning is, to coaches, to athletes, thank you for your countless hours of hard work and your dedication to your craft. Being a student athlete is never easy. Time management is always at the forefront of what you do. You're always hearing work hard in the classroom, work hard on the court, sprint, move, hustle. You hear those words, you hear those terms, but trust me, you'll hear those terms throughout your life. Those are the terms that are going to get you through the tough times in your life, are those terms. So definitely continue to listen to your coaches, continue to listen to your parents, continue to listen to the elder statesmen that have been where you're trying to get. Fulton County basketball has been traditionally strong, and I feel that we're going to continue to get stronger. We've had several state champions, several college and professional athletes. I don't see this falling off. I want to say congratulations to our Riverwood High School, who won the state championship last year. Great accomplishment, and I'm sure they're striving to get back there just as each and every one of you are. This morning, you'll hear from our head coaches who will share insights about their season, about key players that have come with them today. You'll hear about the success that they plan to have, which is always good. Goals are important, and I know that each one of you guys are striving to get to make it. So once again, thank you all for joining us this morning. The next voice that you'll hear will be from our school board president, Mrs. Kimberly Dove, who will come and give some remarks.
Splendid Saturday, everyone. Don't worry, I won't take too long. I don't know how to do a pick and roll, but I'm here anyway. So I will say to you, Splendid Saturday again to our students and coaches. Your presence today is an exemplary of your commitment and dedication. I am Kimberly Dove, the board president of Fulton County Schools, and I have the pleasure of serving along with 7 amazing women. We are proud to have the room full of talented, driven, and intelligent women and men. We understand that you are here today because you deserve it. What I know is that the coaches are not giving out your jerseys in the lunchroom, because if they were, my 5.9-inch son maybe would have joined the team, and he wasn't all that good. So I would like to end with this. Danielle Laporte said it well. It takes courage to be vocal, vulnerable, and committed. And if you want the best out of life, life will demand the best out of you over and over again. And remember, the future is Fulton and the future is you. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Chief of Staff Cliff Jones. It's great to see all the coaches, student athletes here today. Just a couple of words about where we are as a district. When you think about Fulton's County Schools, you are representing not only your team, your school, but also the district as a whole. And as a district, we stand for 3 values. And see if these resonate to you. Teamwork, integrity, accountability. Those are our district values that we as Fulton County Schools stand in front and behind you, and we hope that you not only have a chance to work with those values with your team, but exemplify those to your competitors, those outside of Fulton County. Because when you play for each other, but you stand for something greater than yourself every time you're on that court. And so I challenge you as student athletes to think about taking that mantle. And it's not about a one time and one instance. It's not about 2 seconds to go with the ball and you're trying to make the winning shot. We all have that in our mind. It's really about the tip-off. It's really about the practice. It's really about the weight room. It's really about ensuring that your teammates, that you're there for them outside of the court. So I challenge you, take on the values, teamwork, integrity, accountability, and know that #OneFulton rests with you and your actions on a daily basis. I encourage you, say thank you to the teammates around you, to the coaches who are pouring into you, to your parents who are also there behind you, and be that Fulton County student that we know you are, right? And in that, we're #OneFulton. So thank you.
All right, thank you all for those words. As each year we strive to have someone special come in to impart some words to our young people and to you coaches as well. We have a special guest in the house tonight, this morning, Coach B.J. Elder, a men's assistant basketball coach at Georgia Tech University. Coach Elder played at Georgia Tech, is an ACC legend. He's been where you are, sat in your shoes. He's currently on staff there with Coach Stoudemire. They're looking to do some great things. I'm sure some of you guys follow Georgia Tech or have aspirations of playing at Georgia Tech. This is a gentleman that knows what it takes. He knows how to get there. And I definitely wanted Coach Elder here to impart some words of wisdom into you guys this morning about what it takes, about the tenacity, the toughness, the will to want to win and to work to be successful, and not only on the basketball court, but in life. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up Coach B.J. Elder to say some words. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you for that introduction. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, good morning. I'm excited to be here to share some words with your coaches, young hoopers in the building. I remember sitting in your seat a little while ago. But just some information on my background. Like you said, I was a player at Georgia Tech. I'm a homegrown kid. Grew up in Georgia. Actually played my high school basketball at Morgan County High School, where I was able to garner some success and develop into a player that was good enough to play at a Power 5 level. Played my college basketball here at Georgia Tech, not far from here, and had some success there as well. I was a, all freshman team as a freshman. Had a chance to start as a freshman. Went on to earn all ACC honors a couple of times, also during my time there. And one of my proudest accomplishments was being on the national runner-up team. In 2004. I had to play with a great group of guys, that were fortunate enough to play in San Antonio for the national title game against UConn. Unfortunately, we lost, but like I said, it was a great experience. And, thinking about that team, there were a lot of things that went into that team. And, when I talk to people about that team, I always talk about, the characteristics of that team, and one of the main ones was how unselfish we were as a group. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about today. You know what I mean? I think for me, as a player and even now as a coach, this time of year is actually one of the most exciting times for me. You know what I mean? You're preparing for a season. You guys are about, a week out from the start? So I know you're probably thinking about, all the goals and things that you set for yourself and for your team back in the summer, because that's what I would do. And I know you know exactly what I mean. You know what I mean? I want to average this amount of points. I want our team to win this amount of games, which is, nothing is wrong with that. But with those goals, like I said, I was thinking about this on the drive here. I got 2 questions for you. All right, how do my individual goals fit into team success? And then how much am I willing to sacrifice for the success of the team? And if you're following me, the answer to number 2 will actually give you the answer to number 1. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure all of you heard the phrase, there's no success without sacrifice. You know what I mean? And that holds true, especially in team sports. There's always going to be a tremendous amount of sacrifice if you want to have a successful season. And with that, what I'm telling you is you're going to have to give up something individually for the success of the team. Because there's no good team that I've ever played on or been a part of or seen that was a selfish team. All good teams are selfless. And I can speak, firsthand about the team that I was a part of that I was just talking to you guys about, that Final Four team. To give you some insight, I'll give you some insight on a story. It was a semifinal game, 2004, San Antonio, Texas, right? We're playing against Oklahoma State. 9 seconds left, tie ball game, 65-65. We go to the huddle. Coach Hewitt, who was my coach at the time, picks up the clipboard. He goes to draw a play up. He stops, puts it down, and he looks all of us in our eyes, and he asks us, who do you all want to have the ball? He kind of took it off of him and put it on us, right? And in that moment when he asked us that, almost everyone at the same time pointed to one guy. The guy's name was Will Bynum. You guys are too young to know who he is, but I'm sure some of the coaches in here remember him. Only about 5'10", but he was a bad, bad boy. Bad, bad boy. And in that moment, like I said, I speak about being selfless. I could have raised my hand and asked for the ball. I was the leading scorer on that team. I could have raised my hand even though I wasn't 100%, and my ego could have gotten in the way, and I could have asked, Coach, give me the ball. I can win it for us. Jerry Jack, who was my point guard at the time, a first-round draft pick, played in the NBA for, I think, 13 years or so. Great career in the NBA. He could have raised his hand. And the game before that, to get us to the Final Four, he had 28 points against Kansas to help us get there. Marvin Lewis, also another great player that I played with, could have raised his hand. He had 28 points in the Sweet 16 to knock Nevada out to help us also get to the Final Four. But in that moment, all of us knew that Will Bynum, kid from Chicago, was kind of built for that moment. And that's what I mean about sacrifice, right? You sacrifice your personal ego, your personal goals for the success of the team. And it's all in the interest of winning. It's all in the interest of winning. And like I said, 9 seconds ago, 65-65, Will gets the ball, a hezzy to the cup, hanging, boom, kiss off the glass. We win the game 67-65 to go on to the national championship game. And like I said, if you guys aspire to do great things individually, but more importantly, do great things as a team, you're going to have to sacrifice something. And that's in everything. You're going to have to sacrifice something. And that's sometimes the hard part to do, because for each person, that looks a little bit different, right? It may be you sacrificing a little time on your, PS5? What y'all play now? On your PS5 at night, and going to bed a little bit early so you can get up and perform, the best that you can for your team. It may be, giving up some time with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, however that looks for, everybody in the room. Or there may come a moment in a game where you're in a situation like we were. Tie ball game, maybe you're open on a swing for an open three, but the one more pass, you know it, the coaches know it, it's a better shoot in the corner, right? And we all know our teammates. We know, okay, this guy's a better shooter than me. So are you in that moment selfish to take that shot, or do you make the one more pass to maybe give yourself a better chance at winning? That's what I mean about sacrifice. And I'm sure, up to this point, I'm sure everybody's probably sacrificed something. I mean, you guys put a lot of time in up to this point. You know what I mean? Your preseason workouts. I know the coaches have been grinding on you to get you prepared. And now, like I said, you're a week away, man. You get to do the fun part now. You get to do the fun part. So in that, don't let the opportunity slip away. All right? Don't let the opportunity slip away. For some of you, this is your senior year, right? I'm sure you want to go out with a bang. But like I said, it's going to take some sacrifice to do that. And you got to do it together. You got to do it together. Because in the end, what I'm saying mainly is the sacrifice, it all works towards winning. And that's what it's all about. Regardless of what you guys may think, it's about winning. And that's what it's always been about. And as a recruiter, I'll give you some insight on this. I know I get that question a lot. What do you look for when you're recruiting the kid? What do you look for? What are you looking for? If I walk into a gym and I don't know anything about anybody in there, the first thing that jumps out to me, of course, is the physical. Okay, he's 6'7", he's 6'8", he got long arms. Then it's the talent. Okay, he can play. But after you get past that part, which is the easy part to pick up on, now you start to watch that individual for the intangibles that contribute to winning. You want to see how hard he competes, how hard he plays, how he interacts with his teammates, how he interacts with his coach when he's getting coached. There are times when I'll be recruiting a player, and he'll go to the bench, and I'll stop watching the game. And I'll just watch him. I'll watch him walk to the bench. I'll see if he daps anybody up when he's walking by. Is his body language good? Is he an energy giver or energy taker? I watch him when he sits. Is he still engaged in the game? Is he still talking to his teammates, or is he over there self-absorbed, not contributing to the team? And then I'll even find his parents every once in a while just to see how they're acting in the crowd. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that goes into that. So I know a lot of times you young people think we want to just see people put the ball in the hole, right? Which is a part of it. We like people that can score. But to ultimately win, you need guys or girls with tremendous character who are willing to put in the work, willing to sacrifice some things, and compete at the highest level. So with that said, man, I want to wish you all good luck, on the start of your season. I know you guys have big, big things in mind, and I wish you all the best. And hopefully I'll see you guys at some Tech games this year. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach Elder, for those words of wisdom. We're going to go ahead and get our program started. We're going to bring up the men's and women's team from each school as you're announced, and you'll sit here amongst you, and we'll go women's coach and men's coach to give their season outlooks and talk about you great players that are joining us today. So without further ado, we'll get the program started. We'll start with the Alpharetta Raiders. And there are steps that you can come up on the side. I know this is a little.
Right. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jessica Brunson. This is my first year here at Alpharetta High School. I am super excited to be back here in the state of Georgia, back home, and very excited for the upcoming season. The last 4 or 5 months has been a very good 4 or 5 months. It's been very busy for us. I'm here with 2 of my veteran athletes, which I'm super excited to see their leadership this year, Lonnie Gibson and Grace Bierman. We've been putting in a lot of work, and we are looking forward to accomplishing some of the goals that we've set for ourselves as well for our team. We have a great mixture of youth and with a couple of veterans, and so we're really looking forward to just getting out there this season, putting on a new product on display, and I'm excited for them to see the hard work and the fruits of their labor that they've been putting in over the last 4 or 5 months. So I wish you all the best of luck, and wish us some luck this season as well, because we definitely need it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Coach Brunson. Excited to be working with her. She's been a great partner to work with. And my name's Clay Crump. This is my 6th year at Alpharetta. And if you guys were listening, you're too young as players to really remember that great Georgia Tech team. But we all as coaches remember that team. Like, remember specific moments, remember that play, right? And whether you were a Georgia Tech fan or not at the time, like, basketball gives you a privilege to have special memories that other people share, and you'll never forget. And if you play together, even the bad times are hard. I mean, even the hard times are good. Not bad times are hard. Even the hard times are good. And so we're really excited to be able to chase that journey ourselves. Our team is young. We graduated a lot of seniors, but we have some guys that are ready to step up and take the mantle, and as we choose toughness and togetherness as a unit. We have Jad Bahur. He is a senior, and he played behind a really good point guard last year, but he's a really good leader and has been great for us in our preparation. Jalen Dobard is another senior, and really is a really good scorer, really good defender, and looking forward to him leading us on the court. Josh Johnson is a junior, really good shooter, and we're working on just him becoming the complete player that he can be, and are excited about his future. And Eska Klarn is come to us from Denmark, the country, and really good shooter. His father played some semi-pro. The entire family are hoopers over there, and we're excited about him. And we have a couple young guys that'll really help us. Adam Bahur is Jad's younger brother, guard, and then 2 freshmen that will play up in Miles Cromwell and George Bixby. So we're really excited about our young guys mixing in with our older, and we're just excited to compete and represent a great school in a great region, great classification, and we wish you all the best this season.
All right, next we will have the Banneker Trojans.
All right, good morning. All right, my name is Coach Davis. This is my 2nd year with the Lady Trojans. To my immediate left, I have Jada Copeland, a senior. To my far left, I have Cheyenne Richmond. She's a junior. Last year, we took some lumps last year. We had a lot of young players that were playing basketball for their first time, so they didn't have any experience. This year, we have a lot of freshmen that are coming in that are going to move into critical leadership roles at a very early start of the season. We have Cheyenne Richmond, she's also in flag football right now, so she'll be out the first 5 games. But we look to not fall off. We look to make a run with our freshmen that we do have. We're excited about the upcoming season. Our goal is to make sure that we secure a spot in the state playoffs this year. Yeah, that's about it.
Good luck this season, ladies. All right, next we will have the Cambridge Bears.
First, I'd like to thank Chattahoochee for hosting this. Also thank Fulton County Schools for bringing this back as an opportunity to showcase our student athletes. I brought with me, they're nervous, Gabby Johnson, she's a junior, a guard. She told me to hype her up, so she said all-star defender, okay? They tried to give me the script, so. Parker Pruitt, who's also a junior, crashes the boards, relentless. She didn't give me a script, so that's all she is. But yeah, always crashing the boards, getting offensive rebounds. But the big thing for us this year, we've graduated 10 people in the last 2 years. So 5 each of my first 2 years. So we're young. These 2 are upperclassmen. We have 3 returning varsity juniors. These 2 were starters last year. So we're looking to build. I think it's an exciting journey ahead of us because I think, next year will be the first year that we are going to return a majority of our starters. So to me, I look at it as this long journey for the next 2 years, at least for these 2. But our motto is always forward. That is progressing every day, moving past, tough losses. So we see this challenge, this upcoming year the same way, that we are going to push forward. I'd like to thank our athletic director, who is in the back, helping manage today. She's all over the place. She was at football last night. We had a region championship, and then she was at cross country this morning. So thanks, Coach Broadwell. She was also my coach. Her name is Leslie. I have a hard time saying that. So Leslie Broadwell from Cambridge High School. But yeah, we're excited for this year. We're hoping to be, tough on defense, smart, high IQ players. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for, being here today, and we're looking forward to the season.
All right, hey, good morning, guys. My name is Carson Hollingsworth. I am not the head coach. I was instructed I was going to be doing this today at about 7 o'clock, right when we were at morning practice. So I practiced my speech, and I am prepared to go. But I'm excited to be here. Appreciate you guys having us out. We have Declan Miller. He's one of our seniors this year. And then we also have Christian Frazier, one of our juniors. We got a lot of good guys this year. We graduated 8 seniors last year. So we kind of have, I don't want to say a newer team, but we have a different team. So very excited to see this crew and get after it. They've been doing 2-a-days past 2 weeks. So very, very excited with the energy they've had and a lot of productivity and all that kind of stuff. So really, really excited for these guys. Love them to death, and just really excited to be here. Appreciate you guys, and this was fun. So appreciate it, guys.
All right, we will continue with the Centennial Knights.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's up. My name is Coach Dana Smith. I'm over at Centennial High School. I'm the girls' head coach. I am returning back to Centennial High School from leaving 4 years and taking care of family. I'm excited. We're all excited, right? Yes. We're excited for this new year, new season. We are a blended family regarding skill levels. experience and athletes. We share athletes. We got flag football players. We have softball players, volleyball players. I mean, you name it. We got golf players, swimmers, but you get my drift. So we're a blended family. We're excited. We've been hitting the ground running since summer, rebuilding the whole entire program from scratch, literally. Had 3 returning players. We now have 12, so woo woo. We're excited, right? Everybody excited for us? Thank you. But no, the expectation for this year is really to just be intentional, be competitive, right? And then be consistent, right? So I know coaches, we have the hardest time just being able to put together a good practice plan. So BJ came up here and he said, make sacrifices. They all have made sacrifices, just giving us the opportunity to coach them. We have a returning senior, what's your name again? No, I'm just playing. We have a returning senior, Desiree Stamps. She's a shooting guard. She's going to be leading the way with just lockdown defense. We have Jewel Stitt, and she's going to be doing her thing on the rebounding. She's also returning. We have 2 freshmen. We have Reddy Katha, and we have Lucy White, who's also a freshman. They're going to be bringing their addition of junior night feeder team experience to the basketball program. We're excited to get started, and we'll see you guys on the court. Pass.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt Barksdale, head boys coach at Centennial. We're really excited about this season. It's kind of opposite of, if we had one of these last year, what I'd be saying. Beginning of last year, we were bringing back essentially a brand new team. I think we returned 2.5 points per game last year. And this year we return about 95% of our scoring, 90% of our rebounding. So a much more experienced group. We'll have 8 seniors. 7 of those 8 have been playing junior nights together since 4th grade, I believe. So the cohesion's there. And they're friends off the court. They're a joy to coach. I have 2 of those young men with me today, Cam Stone and Lamari Campbell. Cam was a second-team All-Region player last year, averaged just under 18 points a game. He's picked up 3 offers in the last 3 weeks, so super proud of his development. And then Lamari was our second leading scorer and leading rebounder last season until we lost him to a season-ending knee injury right before region play started. So they're the two of our 3 unquestioned captains, who also happen to be a lot more than just good players. They're great people. Our family loves them. They're a part of our family. Love these 2 guys. Just excited about this year. I think it's going to be a fun one. They've had a really productive spring into summer, into fall. Probably the hardest working group of kids I've ever coached. So really excited about it. And good luck to everybody this year.
Next, we will have the Chattahoochee Cougars.
All right. Good morning to you all. My name is Coach Withright, and this is in my 6th year coaching girls at Chattahoochee High School. First off, I want to thank Mr. Glenn for putting on this, bringing this event back for us. I want to thank Dr. Todd and Coach Short and the admin team here at Chattahoochee for hosting this event. With me, I brought our 2 returning All-Region players, Brooklyn Dorr and Lauren Withright. And they're going into their sophomore year this year, so we're anxious to see how much they've grown and the impact they're going to have on our team and this season. But the thing that we're most excited about this season is the group of young ladies that we have. We only have 1 senior, so we're still young. but they're very competitive. They're easy to coach and fun to be around. So we're very excited about this season. I think they're very motivated in the classroom, because that's one of the emphasis that we make. We want them to have good grades. And I love to hear them talk and compete about who got A's and who got 90s and who got hundreds on tests. So we don't make it just about basketball, but we think the classroom stuff is very important. So we're really excited, and hopefully it shows up on the court as well. And good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Wade Maudsley, and I'm the boys coach here. It's my third year at Chattahoochee. Honored to be here. I'd also like to thank Mr. Glenn and Coach Short for putting this on. Obviously, it's a big deal for all of us, and it's been a lot of work, so thank you. I have next to me one of our seniors, Josiah Maudsley, and then Josh Coleman, one of our juniors. They kind of represent two groups for us. We lost some really good players last year, but we have several key returners that we feel like are going to really help us have success this year. They're up for the challenge. Three of those guys are actually taking the SAT as we speak, so kudos to them. We hope they do well. We know they will. But then Josh Coleman is a junior and kind of leads and represents a group that I would say are young and inexperienced, but extremely talented. It's going to be fun coaching them and trying to kind of mold those two together. That's where we'll do our work as coaches. But I will say this about this group. One of the mottos we have is it's actually an acronym called SHAPE, and they do a tremendous job of this. I do know this. They are high energy, they're high character guys, and they will represent Fulton County and Chattahoochee very, very well this year. There's no doubt of that, but we're excited to get working with them and look forward to a great year. Thank you.
Next, we'll bring up the Creekside Seminoles.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Coach Ellis for Creekside, head coach for Creekside girls basketball. And today I have with me my senior guard, Sky Cleveland, first team all-region last year. And then we have Ciendia Denny, standout freshman. She was Region Player of the Year, and she finished first team All-State. Right? That's right. Okay. I want to make sure I got it right. So we have a very interesting situation. We're very young, but we also have a lot of talent in our 9th and 10th grade class, with the exception of Sky Cleveland, who's class of 2025. And last year we were able to make a buzz for ourselves, finishing Sweet 16. So this year we're looking to build on that. And when it's all said and done, we're looking to be one of the last two teams standing. Thank you.
All right, next we will have the Johns Creek Gladiators. And following them will be Langston Hughes Panthers.
Good morning. I am Coach Regina Tate Leslie, head coach for Johns Creek. I'm entering my second year, and all I can say, especially for us experienced coaches out there, the second year is so much better than the first. I'm very pleased with the effort that I've seen starting just from the summer from this group of girls. I brought with me two seniors, Savannah Jenkins and Sammy Chandler, who got a lot of experience last year playing, a lot of playing time, which in their previous years they did not. as sophomores and freshmen. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it is that they do on the court. But more importantly, I'm just pleased with the leadership that they've shown in actually buying into our culture. We have a fist, and on the fist we have positivity, passion, hard work, loyalty, family, actually not positivity, we over me. And one of the things that we emphasize in our program is understanding that you have to buy into the values of the culture. And first year laying that foundation was a challenge. We have had to find the players that really want to buy in, and the players that really don't want to buy in, unfortunately, are no longer with us. But that's a good thing, because this summer I've seen that these two young ladies have led the younger group. They're leading our junior glads and making sure that they understand that those values are things that are important in life. It's just not about basketball. So process over outcome is really what we've been teaching. And our theme this year comes from Carol Lawson over at Duke, and I'm sure everyone has probably seen the video on handling hard. Our hashtag this year is handling hard, because our goal this year is to get more, to become more successful, but more successful in handling the process, understanding that they have to work hard to get the results that they really want to get. And BJ, who's gone now, I was actually at Georgia Tech my senior year when it was his freshman year. So I really, really appreciate what he said about the sacrifice, and I hope that my players really listen to that, because really that's one of the things, the one more pass is important, and knowing that it's not about the individual shot, it's about the team shot. And when we can get all of our players, our entire program buying into that, that's where we're going to be really successful. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tanner Burnett. I'm the head boys coach at Johns Creek. This is my 4th year at Johns Creek. I'm really excited about the team that we got. We had a lot of sophomores last year. We have a big junior class this year. A lot of guys played as sophomores. Big learning curve, as I'm sure a lot of you know, whenever you have young guys out there. And so now that they've gotten that year of varsity experience, I'm really excited for this team. I think we got, a lot of balance with our team. We got some guys that can score. We got some guys that can shoot, rebound, play defense. Going into a really tough region, so I'm just really excited to kind of see how we compete this year. With me this year, I got junior Thomas Landeck. He was our leading scorer last year. We have junior Christian Cooper, who's our starting point guard last year. And then Tatum Holmes, who was kind of our all-around guy, second leading scorer, leading rebounder, leading steals guy. And I'm just excited to kind of see their growth as players this year and kind of see what our team can do and compete in this new region. Thank you.
We'll have the Milton Eagles.
Good morning, everybody. I want to introduce the young ladies that I have today. I have Caroline Young, who's a junior, and London Walker, who's a senior. Last year was my first full season at Milton, and we went 26-3 and finished in the Elite Eight. So this year we expect to do a little bit better. I have 6 seniors, 1 junior, and 3 sophomores and 3 freshmen. So we're a mixed bunch. I'm really excited about this year because I got a full summer and a full spring with the girls. So I think we're going to do big things, and we expect to be finishing one of the top 2 teams in the state. Thanks.
Good morning. My name is Alan Whitehart. I am the head coach at Milton, going into my 8th season. Start out with a birthday shout out to Clay Crump. Coach Crump over at Alpharetta, birthday today. But this is awesome. We've been stuck over in the Forsyth County and Cherokee County regions for, it seems like, forever. So the fact that we're able to come back and play against North Fulton schools is kind of exciting. A little bit about our team. Last year we were fortunate. We made a run to the Final Four in 7A, and we returned 11 of our players from last season's roster. With me today are two preseason All-State selections. Josh Dixon, who is committed to play college basketball at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and Daniel Ogunyemi, who is committed to play at Yale. So two unbelievable players, but also great students. Our goals are to maximize our potential, try to build on what we had last year. We would like to get beyond the Final Four and hopefully have the opportunity to play for a state championship. But as everybody in here knows, there's a lot of competition in the state of Georgia, so we've got to lock in and do everything that we need to do to be able to maximize that potential. Good luck to everybody here. I hope everybody has successful seasons except when you play us, if you do play us. But other than that, I hope you win every game, and good luck this season.
All right, next we'll have the North Springs Spartans, followed by the Northview Titans.
Hello, my name is Coach Emily Pruitt, and this is my third year with North Springs, and this is my second year as the head coach. We have a very much so rebuilding process going on right now, which I'm super excited for. Our focus this year is unity and hard work and commitment, because that's been just a process of changing the culture at the school. But I'm super excited because this group of girls is young but willing to work. I brought with me Alana Moran. She's a junior, super talented, hard worker, and I'm excited to watch her lead the younger girls on the team.
Hey, good morning. My name's Jeff Brown. This is my first year as a head coach, so I'm really excited to get after it. I've been with North Springs coaching for 4 years now. Also, thanks Coach Glenn. This is an awesome event. Thanks Coach Short. This is really cool to celebrate all of our student athletes. About our team, historically, within the past couple of years, we haven't really had much success until 2 years ago. Last year, we actually made the Sweet 16. The record wouldn't indicate it, but the kids really bought in at the end of the season. We were able to put together a nice little run. And we have one starter returning from that team, Robert Harris. Robert's a kind of a do-it-all type player. He will be our leading returning scorer, but he also led the team in charges taken. He's very selfless. He's really improved. He's accumulated a couple small college offers, and I think with a really good senior season, he can continue to build on that. Had a really good summer for us. Really excited to see him meet his potential. Jake Wilson, he is a rising senior as well. He didn't get as much playing time last year, but I'm really looking for him to step into a scoring role, kind of gain some confidence as a player. Awesome kid. And the reason why I chose these two to come, they're just two. As a first-year coach, you try to figure out the pillars of your program and what kind of message you want to build and send out and communicate. And they're the type of guys that you want to build a program on. They're hardworking, they're selfless, they're just great kids off the court. And I just couldn't be more excited to kind of get the season going. Thank you all.
Good morning, Chris Short. I'm the athletic director here. Mr. Glenn, our county athletic director, has kind of been emceeing this, is on his way to see the Alpharetta volleyball team play the state championship. So we're going to change hands a little bit here. I'll kind of wrap it up and finish from there. So next we're going to bring up the Northview Titans. Come on up.
All right, my name is Coach Rice, Rosario Rice. This is my third year entering at Northview. Last year, we started all freshmen and sophomores. We won 19 games, made it to the first round of state playoffs. We returned everybody. We didn't lose anyone. We won't lose. We had one senior this year. We'll return our top 9 even next year. So we got a great group of girls. They've been coming in. They've been working hard since spring, it seems. All of them on the club. They play on the club. We got a couple girls play with Zone 6 Celtics, AEVL, SSE, or whatever. But the outlook for this year for us is pretty much we're trying to go at least 2 or 3 rounds this year. I think we got a great group of girls, and I'll just start by introducing everyone. Milan, right here, she's a sophomore this year. Last year she was first team all region. Tamariana Bivens is a junior. Last year she was first team all region. Kendall Hardaway is a freshman. She may be one of the top freshmen in the country. She was top number 12, and John Lucas 160. And Kelly Reynolds, probably the hardest worker I've ever been around. In 18 years of coaching basketball, she can shoot the lights out. So we, we feel like just from a respect level, statewide, we hadn't received it. So the goal this year is really to wake them up. So that's all I got. Like Coach said, if you're playing against us, we don't wish good luck on you, but if not, great luck, great season to everybody.
I'm Coach Rolland. This is my first year with varsity at Northview. I've been coaching at Northview basketball for about 18 years, so excited to get this chance. I have to first say thank you to the man before me, Coach Carter, who did a great job working with these guys and teaching them X's and O's and teaching them about life and being a great mentor. I am forever grateful for him and how he has set me up with this program. He has done a good job of instilling in these guys what you want when you take over a program. Second, I need to say thank you to all of our parents of these kids. These are very supportive parents. I've coached 7 or 8 different sports at Northview, and I can tell you the group of parents that I've gotten into with this group is impressive. They're dedicated, and as a result, their kids are also incredibly dedicated and hardworking kids, and I couldn't be more grateful for a group of parents and an active booster organization, so thank you to them. For players, I'll go ahead and say I have a very strong senior group. There are about 6 or 7 guys who are seniors who are going to play a whole lot of minutes this year. With that said, I'd like to introduce the people I brought with me today. First of all is sophomore, undisputed leader of the team, Marcus Green. He leads by example, he leads by working with other people, and he leads by making everybody else better than they are. He raises the standard. Second, I'd like to introduce Ashton Lynn, also a very hard-working sophomore. He does a great job helping other players to understand what we're doing at the time when we're doing it. Next is, standing up over here, is Peter Iwan. He is the definition of development. He has been working from freshman year till now, and he's still got 2 more years left, and we're expecting really great things for him. So if you're looking for a poster child for how to develop someone in a program, Coach Carter's worked with him, and I hope to continue that process with Peter. And then finally on the stage, we have Ethan Toussaint. Ethan's new to the school. He came in with a great positive attitude, comes in with a great work ethic already. He is the one that you want every player on your team to work like. Yes, sir, no, sir, accept criticism. You can yell right in his face about something he messed up on. He will smile at you and say thank you, and he will improve. He is also a sophomore. So I'm very grateful to have this group of sophomores. We've been working hard in the off season. We've hit the weight room. We're thicker than we were before. We're bigger than we were before. And so we're hoping to be more competitive than you've seen Northview in a little while. Our outlook for the season is to show that we are growing and developing, and with this group at a core, with the strong senior leaders that we have, we think we've got a good season this year ahead, and then with these 4 guys, we've got about 3 more years of success coming. So I'm really excited about Northview basketball.
All right, next up, we will have Riverwood High School. Come on up, Riverwood.
Good morning. I am Brittany Mitchell. I am the head girls basketball coach here at Riverwood. This is my second year here with the Lady Raiders. I am excited to just have been in the system for a year, two of which are here with me today, Amaya Dodd and Naomi Brager. They are both juniors. Like a lot of coaches have said, we did graduate, a lot of seniors, we graduated four, which who were starters for us. So it is going to be some learning curves and some adjusting, but I'm excited. Our young group, they work hard, they play hard, and they're extremely coachable, and I tell them that will make up for a lot of things as they go along. So our goal is just to compete every day, compete every game, and hopefully take some pointers from our boys team last year. So.
Good morning. My name is Buck Jenkins. I'm the boys basketball coach at Riverwood. I am going into my 15th year as the head coach at Riverwood, and I want to thank Coach for the shout out. We're really happy to be here today. Coming off of the season that we had last year, we're really looking forward to kind of coming into this year and defending a state championship. I brought with me today J.R. Leonard. J.R. is a senior. He's a 4-year starter at Riverwood. He's been one of the best players in the history of Riverwood High School. He's got about close to 2,000 points, and he's looking to build on the success that he's had the last few years. Also, he's recently committed to Stetson University, and so he's got that out of the way. Yep. We're excited about that for him. We're happy that he was able to find his next home before the season started, so he can focus on the team goals this year and getting back to Macon. I've also got with me Justin Stewart. Justin's another one of our seniors. He's back with us after a year away, and so our biggest goal this year is to try to take the group that we have now, which is a little bit different from last year's group. And so we've got quite a few new faces with us, some real talent, but the goal is to try to figure out how to mesh that talent so that we can make another run and get back to Macon in March. And so we're excited about it. So far this year, we've worked really hard to kind of to mesh the new players with the old players, and to figure out what our strengths and weaknesses are. I think that we're on the right track. For some reason, it just seems like the season comes around quick. We start tryouts, and then it seems like a week later we're in the gym competing. So we're excited about it. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and good luck to everybody, all the coaches and players in the place today. Thank you.
All right, next up we'll bring Roswell High School.
Good morning. I'm Coach Moore. This is my second year at Roswell High School. Looking forward to building on where we left off last year. As a first-year coach, we had to find our way. Now we're in the second year. We started to find our way. We started to understand what we were about. Looking forward to seeing the growth. We had a great summer. What I have here is Eve Buckley, my senior guard, first team all-region. Then we have Alice Gunda, second team all-region player. They're definitely going to lead the squad to great things in the future. Thank you.
My name is Ty Phillips. I'm the boys varsity head coach at Roswell. This is year 18 at Roswell, 21 overall here in Fulton. Thank certainly Mr. Glenn, Coach Short for having us over here at Chattahoochee. You've been around a while when Coach Keys, Coach Short, we've been in locker rooms together coaching kids up. I look around, I remember Coach Burnett is a player. Coach Pruitt is a player who grew up down the street from me. Coach Whitehart, seems like the other day we were watching Lorenzo Brown taking it right down to the end back in the day. You remember that game. Coach Rogers playing in the state tournament. Just a lot of great memories through the years as you've been around a little bit. I'm pleased this year to bring in two of our three senior captains. First off, Ryan Koch has been a great leader for us. He was recognized with the Handshake Across America Leadership Award, which involved the opportunity for additional leadership training, which really speaks beyond the court of the kind of kid that he is. Also, we've got Alex Harding, who is a high academic student, and our third senior captain is Parker Hake, who's not with us today. But these three kids have all played in our feeder program. And I've been fist bumping these guys behind a varsity bench since they started coming to varsity games regularly since the 6th grade. So I hear a lot of family and a lot of all in, and these guys embody all of that. They have grown up bleeding the green and black, as we say at Roswell. They've earned the right to wear camo as seniors this year, a big tradition at Roswell, and just really proud and excited to be with them. And also I want to mention that the two girls right here, Alex Gonda, her brother played for us. Her other brother was our kicker. Got to watch him on the football field. I'm so excited to watch her. Been watching her development. Her dad coached in our feeder program. Eve Buckley, watching how hard this young lady has worked, putting hours in. A lot of times we're in 4-on-1s at each end of the gym, putting the work in. So all these kids up here, as a Roswell community member, I live in the district. As somebody who's teaching and coaching there for quite some time, I can tell you I'm incredibly excited to watch all 4 of these kids represent us. Thank you.
All right, next up, we got 2 left on the list, the Tri-Cities High School.
Good morning, almost to the end, second to the last team here. Tri-Cities High School, my name is Nakia Grooms. I am the head girls basketball coach. I've been there for 9 years now. This season is a very interesting season for us, as everyone in here, is because our expectation has been set very high for the girls this season, and that's to win the state championship or bust. But it will take a lot of work, a lot of effort. Our motto for Tri-Cities High School is hard work, dedication, and family. So we live by those. I have with me today 2 4-year starters, with one with a very interesting story. But the first will be Miss Paris Shelton here, who is a 4-year starter shooting guard for us. She is on pace this season to score her 1,000th point, probably by game 3 or 4 this season. And then I have Hannah Morris, another senior. They're both seniors. She has an interesting story as this is her senior year. She has only played maybe 30 games throughout her career due to 2 ACL injuries and surgery. So she has a lot to prove this season, as well as the coaches at Tri-Cities. And like everyone said, we wish everyone the best, and we're going to continue to work hard to reach our expectation. Thank you.
Good morning. Coach Henry here, assistant coach, Tri-Cities boys basketball. Exciting times, looking forward to this year. We bring back really a core group. Last year we had we had a freshman lead us in scoring last year, Mr. Trey Keefe. He's a freshman top 100 kid in his class. He's a sophomore now, so we're looking for big things from him. We also returned Jalen Winfield, another ESPN top 100 kid. He holds 20 Division I offers. So the 6'8" junior, we're looking forward to him doing great things this year. And then we also have our seniors, 2 of our senior captains, Sean Van Dorn, 6'6" wing, just committed to Georgia Southern, so let's give him up for him. So we're really proud of the things that Sean has been doing. His leadership has been great. And then our other senior leader, 6'3", Carby Martin, our point guard. Looking forward to amazing things from him as well. He's starting to field a lot of offers as well, and we're really looking forward to a great season. Our motto is Be One, No Ego, the BONE motto that was coined by Kennesaw State head coach, Coach Amir, who, rest in peace to him, but our thoughts and prayers are with him. And we're looking forward to an amazing season led by these 4 gentlemen right here, as well as our girls team. So it's exciting times in Tri-Cities, and we just thank you guys. And just like one coach said, we hope that everybody has a great season and a healthy season, but don't have a good game against us. So That'd be it.
All right, last up will be Westlake High School.
Good morning. I'm Coach Hankerson, the girls varsity basketball coach. I brought two players with me today. I was going to say that you saved the best for last, but I'd say you saved the oldest two for last. All right. We have, Coach Rogers and I have been the coaches at Westlake for 30 years, and we are proud to say that we have had great success. We didn't plan it that way. We actually came from middle school at Camp Creek Middle School at the same time into the Westlake program. And I guess we were having such a good time before we knew it, you know, we were in here for 30 years. So have fun, and it never feels like it's work. I want to introduce my two players. We have Gabby and Imani. They're both seniors. They came in, worked real hard through those few years with us. Both of them are honor roll students. Imani is also in our Math Science Magnet program, one of our top scholars in the building, and we are so proud to have them as leaders. We have 5 seniors. This group is the first group that came into the program after we won the 4-peat state championships and the Geico National. It was a hard legacy to step behind. They are finally hitting their stride where they believe that they can win. Our goal, we have been in every state playoff except for 2 in my career at Westlake. Their goal at this time is to get past the first round of the state playoff. Even one of those years was a losing record. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I said we've been in every state playoff except for 2. So when you change that attitude during the season and you believe you can be better as you go down the stride. We've also had a lot of girls who are trying to play different positions. We get caught up sometimes in the name. Are you a guard? Are you a center? Our role is be a baller. It's not about what position you are given. Parents get caught up in the name. We just get caught up in the W's. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to take this bike out. But good morning. It's great to be here. I'm the head boys basketball coach at Westlake High School. My name is Coach Rogers Sr. I want to thank Chattahoochee, Coach Short, and everybody involved in putting this event together. It is a great one. Opportunity to give young people opportunity to be seen and to just kind of highlight your programs. I have 2 young men here, 2 of my finest athletes. They're seniors. Asani Spivey, he was voted Mr. Westlake basketball. He's a 3-year varsity athlete. He's a 1-year starter. He's one of our top scorers. He's first team all region. And he's just a welcome to have. He's a leader and he's one of our hardest workers. The next athlete we have is Amir Eichelberger. He's our leading scorer from last year, our leading rebounder from last year, and our leading shot blocker. They're both being highly recruited. We just hope to make sure that they make it to the next level. The outlook for our team this year, we expect to be pretty good. We've been blessed, as Coach Hankerson was saying about her team. We've pretty much been in the state playoff for about 21 straight years. We not only want to just get there, but we want to advance a little further. We are under a lot of pressure in Fulton County because we have so many good programs, Tri-Cities, Creekside, Banneker, and we're competing in those areas to be the best out of the South. Our outlook for this year, we're hoping again to reach the state playoffs. We're hoping to win the region championship and the state championship. These guys have worked hard. We're in summer leagues. We've gone to different colleges over the summer to compete. And we've worked two-a-days, weight room. So our expectations are always high, and we expect to be pretty good. Thanks so much.
All right, we're going to rewind just a brief minute. The Creekside boys are here, so they're gonna jump in real quick. They were absent at the beginning here, so we're going to go back here to Creekside.
I'm Coach. Hello. I'm Coach McKissick. I'm the head boys basketball coach at Creekside High School. This is my 8th year with the program. I've been in education and coaching for 19 total. I brought along with me Justin Barrett and Dalen Jones. Justin is a senior. Dalen is a sophomore. Our whole focus and goal for this year was to do a 180, which is do a complete turnaround. We started with RLW, which was Remember Lot's Wife, which means they look back. And however, we don't want to look back with the focus of staying. We want to look back and reflect on what we did and how we can get better. So our whole goal is just to do a 180. Had a long year last year, but we've been dedicated in the off season, even at this point. Hard to get them to say, we cannot practice today. They did not want to hear it. So we practiced before we came up here. They've been putting in work, and we're just excited just to bring the pride back to Creekside as far as on the boys' side. And that's it for Creekside.
All right. Thank you. Just to close up, appreciate all of you being here. I've had the opportunity to, be a part of this event. And when it was kind of absent the last couple of years, it was kind of near and dear to me to make sure we brought it back for our basketball families in this district. Thank you. Best of luck to you. Appreciate everybody coming out. Drive safe and have a great season. Thank you for your time.